to the King of Kings. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King.
Hello, all you acorns and all sorts, and mummies and daddies and grannies and granddads, and anybody else who's decided to tune in. It is so lovely to see you again. It's been ages since we had a video online, hasn't it? I think it was the end of our advent calendar at Christmas. And now we are nearly at Easter, and we just wanted to say hello and to wish you well and to say how excited we are at this time of the year. Aren't we? Oh, look, it's Nibbles. Here's Nibbles. He's come to say hello, and he's been searching for food, and he's been waving to all his wildlife friends, all the little birds that are out making their nests, and the lambs in the field, like, oh, there she is. The lambs are all out, aren't they, drinking milk from their mummies? They are, yes, and it's spring, and it's so much more hopeful now that after this long lockdown and pandemic, we're able to be outside again, aren't we, with our friends, at least in groups of 6. And our journey to Easter here starts with what happened on Palm Sunday, doesn't it, Nibbles? It does. And it's not Sunday, we're a little bit after, but the story is still just as important. And in a minute, we are going to hear all about Jesus' journey into Jerusalem and how the people shouted for him and were so excited that he was going to be their king. So, shall we have a little look at what's going to happen?
Who's this? Who's this on this picture? Now, my lovely friend Hannah and her little girl Olive have been painting a special picture for us with this donkey, and he is going to help us tell the story of Palm Sunday. And he has a couple of other friends. Well, he hasn't met them yet, but they are on their way to see him, and they are going to tell us why this donkey plays such a big part in today's story from the Bible.
Well, it's a bit of a strange thing, isn't it, that Jesus has asked us to go and get a donkey, find a donkey.
It's really strange. It's just come out of the blue, hasn't it? I don't know why he's asked us.
I have no idea. He said go into a village, into the next village, and you'll just find this donkey tied up.
Tied up, yes.
And we've got to just get it.
Untie it and bring it away.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. It must belong to somebody, don't you think?
Well, supposing that person sees us taking it.
Yes, but mind you, he did tell us, he told us what we've got to say.
Oh, remind me again, what's that?
He said we've got to say that the Lord has need of it.
That's right, yeah.
Well, he must just think that the person will let us take it, won't he?
I'm hoping we don't see anybody, to be honest.
I know,
yeah.
Especially the owners.
And not just any donkey.
I know.
It's a colt, which is a young donkey.
That's
yes. Never been ridden on.
Well, there can't be very many of those around. I wonder how on earth he knows it's there.
I have no idea, but listen, if it's never been ridden, and I think it might be just a bit frisky.
Oh, gosh. Gosh.
Had you thought of that?
I hadn't thought of that, not at all.
No. Anyway.
I don't know if I'm feeling very strong today. How are you feeling?
Well, Jesus must know what he's talking about. Anyway, it's getting a bit near midday now, isn't it? A bit warm, so do you think we ought to go and find this donkey?
I think we probably should.
Right then.
Gosh, what we get up to as disciples, eh?
Whatever next.
Whatever
right.
next.
Onwards and upwards. Donkey hunting.
And lo and behold, would you believe it? I bet you would. They got to the village and they found the young donkey that had never been ridden, tied up. And when the owner wanted to know why they were taking it, they said, because the Lord has need of it. And they took the little donkey all the way back to Jerusalem so that Jesus could use it as he needed. Well, here we are in Jerusalem, and it's a beautifully sunny day, and I've heard that there's something really big happening today, so I've come to check it out and see if I can find somebody to tell me all about it. Look, here's a lady. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Miriam.
Oh, Miriam, what a lovely name. Now, Miriam, there's some excitement in the air, and I'm here from the Jerusalem Reporter to find out what the hot story is of the day. Can you tell me what's going on?
You mean you don't know?
No,
You've not heard?
I've not heard anything.
Well, Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth, the miracle worker, he's coming into Jerusalem for Passover.
No.
And he'll be here very soon. And I wanted to get a really good place, in the crowd, before all the really big crowd come. And it is so exciting, he's coming. And I think people, look, we've been collecting palm leaves.
Oh.
Can you see?
Oh, gosh, yes, look, palm leaves. What are you going to do with those?
Well, the idea is we're going to wave them like flags, before a king.
Oh.
And we're going to say, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And look, I've got a special cloth here, sort of a special cloak, and I'm going to lay that down so that it'll come most probably on a horse or a donkey or something. So they can, like that, so they can walk on it into Jerusalem.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, if he's a king, I guess maybe he's going to be on a horse, but hang on a minute, though. Well, you said a donkey. Why would he be on a donkey?
Who knows? I don't know. That's just what I've heard. It
Right.
might all be just, gossip.
Oh, well, we'll have to see what happens, won't we?
Yeah.
Won't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I better go now because it's getting so exciting. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Don't forget your cloak, will you? It will.
Oh,
it
great.
will. On the headlines at that.
Yes.
So you keep an eye out, okay?
will.
Oh,
Okay.
have a wonderful time.
Thank you. Oh,
All
you
right
will.
then.
Right,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. They've got their donkey and they've gone into the centre of Jerusalem, and Jesus is riding on the donkey, isn't he, Nibbles? He is. And we can hear all the people shouting, Hosanna! Hosanna in the highest! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And they're all going to lay all their cloaks on the ground for the donkey to ride over because he's a king. And they're waving their palm leaves, and everybody is so excited. What a joyous day. Oh, wow. Let's just listen to some of that noise and that cheering. Blessed is the King of Israel, who cometh in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel, who cometh in the name of the Lord. Gosh, fancy that. Oh, Nibbles, I wonder how Jesus felt when the crowd wanted him to be their king. What do you think? Oh, he thinks Jesus was very happy. Yes. It showed that the crowd really, really were excited by him being their king, doesn't it? Although he says that it wouldn't be very long before the crowd changed their shouts And that became a bit more sad. But that's for another day. Oh, I wonder who the people were who shouted, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." Oh, well, Nibbles has an idea. I wonder what you think. I wonder why Jesus rode on a donkey instead of a horse. Oh, Nibbles thinks he knows. Do you know? I wonder what kind of a king Jesus would be, Nibbles. Do you think he'd be big and grand and bossy and telling everyone what to do? Oh no, Nibbles thinks he would be a very different kind of a king. A king who showed people how to love each other and how to live in harmony and peace with each other. Wow, now that's some kind of a king, isn't it, Nibbles? He says, yes, it is. I wonder what it'd be like to live in Jesus' kingdom. A kingdom of love and kindness and goodness and faithfulness and justice. And just imagine, nobody would be sad and nobody would be treated unfairly. Oh, that sounds pretty wonderful, doesn't it, Nibbles? He says, yes, it really does. Ah, so there we go. That's the story of what happened when Jesus went to Jerusalem for the Passover all those years ago. And I wonder what's going to happen next, because this journey to Easter has some high points with lots of cheering, and it has some really, really low points too, doesn't it, Nibbles? We'll have to wait and see. We'll be back soon.